Welcome to the Ciabatta Zone. Welcome to my season 11 or season 2 finale review of Beavis and Butthead. So, what happens in these last two episodes is we get an episode centered on the infamous Smart Beavis and Smart Butthead. So, the last time we saw them, they were crushed by a moon. But, Beavis and Butthead don't die. So, apparently, we get revealed what the Earth is. It's called, I think, Earth 327Z. So, they're doing, the multiverse in a wild way. Maybe we'll get, a sort of Spider-Verse-like movie, but Beavis and Butthead. And so, what happens is, Beavis and Butthead are called to, a meeting. But it's actually a trial. Yeah, Smart Beavis and Smart Butthead are on trial for not exploring the multiverse. Instead, they were spending money on space nachos and watching, And so, who's on the court? We see all the characters I've been wanting to see since this reboot started. We see, Buzzcut, we see McVicker, we see, Todd. I know we saw Van Driesen, but still. We also saw the return of Daria. So that's awesome. Tracy Grandstaff hasn't acted in a long time, but it's very nice to see her still able to voice Daria, even if it's the smart version of her, even though Daria's already smart. So that was awesome. And so Beavis and Butthead are going to be put to death if they do not capture some random being from the normal Earth 1 of Beavis and Butthead. It's actually just called Normal Earth, which is funny. And so Smart Beavis and Smart Butthead used their little space nacho ship to travel to Normal Earth, and there's where they see Tom Anderson, who won a chili cook-off. And I just love the part where they're just like, yes, quite calculus. And then the way they talk is just, it's funny. And so, they see their target. And then I love it where Tom Anderson closes the his car door, and is like, and then Beavis and Butthead appear, and they're just like, greetings, come with us. And then they follow, and then they go into the space nacho, and then they're gonna use this machine that can actually, apparently it can hurt Tom Anderson's junk, and they knocked him out. They were Smart Butthead accidentally knocks out Smart Beavis, and then later he accidentally knocks out himself and Tom Anderson, and later they put him into the machine, but it doesn't work. And so Tom Anderson is like, I bet I could fix that, and then he does. But apparently Smart Beavis and Smart Butthead accidentally wiped their minds, and so Tom Anderson ends up leaving the ship. What makes it so funny is Tom Anderson has no clue what's going on. He's kind of just dumb. He has no clue that they're going to experiment on him. He has no clue what the machine is, or that he's on a ship, and he's just like, what? And then I do love the part where Smart Beavis is like, it is your part of your doom. I thought that was funny. And I think that's the episode. So this was definitely a creative episode. It was nice to see the return of certain characters. And so I give this episode a 9 out of 10. Why not out of 10? So the next episode is Sleepover. So apparently Beavis and Butthead are at this guy named Cody's house, and he doesn't really like them, but they're there to just play some video game where I'm guessing it's Call of Duty. And so Beavis and Butthead are just begging him to play the game, and he's just like, oh, I said you guys can watch it. But then the parents interfere, and they act all nice and stuff, but apparently they don't even bother to listen to that their son is kind of just doesn't really like Beavis and Butthead, and they just think they're all buddies, and they just want what's best for Cody. Apparently, they even build a puzzle and have Beavis and Butthead sleep over and wear pajamas, and they're just like, that sucks. And then the guy's like, I know. And then, the next morning, I thought this episode was gonna end with just some silly moment. Because I was concerned we would never get Cornholio this season. But, we do. Cornholio is unleashed by his parents giving him sugary cereal with like ice cream and like Count Chocula, and then Beavis goes crazy while the parents are talking what's best for Cody, and they're saying Beavis is like a comedian, like he's the best, but then he turns into Cornholio, and Butthead's just like, this is cool. Then I just love it. He's just, Cornholio is back. It's amazing. And then the duo leave the house, and then Butthead ends up stealing the game station that Cody has, and he's just like, I'm gonna borrow this. And then Beavis is just like, you could have threatened me, and then he accidentally gets hit by a car, and that's the episode. So sorry I've been off from these episodes. I don't know, I was taking my little break from YouTube, but I'm finally here to review the finale of this show. So yeah, this was a really good season. I still wish we could have gotten the other characters. I know we got in the Smart Beavis, but it's not them. It's like a different version. But hey, this is like I said, it still has that same vibe from the other episodes. The commentaries are really iconic. And this one was really good too. Like Beavis and Butthead end up fighting over some guy doing some like meditation video. I thought that was funny. So I think we're getting a season 3. I can't wait for that. Hopefully we get it. So tell me, what do you think of this season of Beavis and Butthead, season 11 or 2, whatever you want to call it? So that being said, thanks for watching, and I'll leave you with this.